Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again for another movie night video for you guys tonight. For some reason, I was just in a mood. Just in the mood to watch some real manly flicks tonight. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't filmed a movie night video in a while. I gotta do so. But as soon as I said that to myself, I'm like, oh my god. I looked at my collection and I'm going, what am I going to pick from? I've been standing here in front of my collection here, you know, in my room, and I even went downstairs to take a look at what I have and just try to figure out what to watch, because sometimes it just gets overwhelming when you're looking at the big, collection here of trying to figure out what to watch. So I'm like, you know what? I want to have a manly movie night tonight. So I was looking at my collection here and I'm like, I pulled out Best of the Best and Best of the Best, Best of the Best 3 and 4. And I'm like, I don't know. I still haven't even opened these yet. But I'm kind of in the mood for a movie like that. And I was just like, what is there to watch here? And I'm just been looking around in my collection and I'm like, you know what? Bam! I'm going to be watching 300 Rise of an Empire tonight. I kind of like the first 300 movie that came out a couple of years ago. I wasn't a super big fan of it, but I liked the way it looked, like the style of it, the way they used the green screen and the blood effects, and just how manly it was to watch it. Alright guys, let's get 300 Rise of an Empire, pop it in the Blu-ray player, and get this movie night started, baby.
I am Sparta!
Alright guys, I'm about 20 minutes in to 300 Rise of an Empire right now. I'm heading on downstairs because my tummy's starting to grumble and I think I'm in the mood for some popcorn or some sort of snack. Alright guys, let's go see what kind of snacks we have in here today. This is a little cabinet where I keep little like snackety things and just weird stuff like ketchup. I'm not going to be downing that tonight. We have a little thing of honey in there. Hopefully I find something good in this thing. We got these cookies, but that's my mom's thing. My little, my mom's little like sandwich cookie thingies and her little Lay's potato chips and things. I'm kind of in the mood for some popcorn, but hopefully, okay. Oh, all right. We do have some popcorn left here. Wait a minute. Something feels funny about this box. All right, guys. The popcorn box I found in the cabinet over here. Got excited about it because I'm really in the mood for popcorn. It's empty. Who puts an empty box of anything back into a cabinet? It's supposed to go into a trash can. Now what is a big brother gonna do? Hey, Mom. I was just downstairs. I was gonna get some popcorn for this movie night video I'm doing. And I saw the box of Jolly Time in the cabinet and I grabbed it and it was empty. Where's the popcorn? What are you eating?
Popcorn.
Why did you put an empty box back in the cabinet?
I didn't mean to.
Alright. I love you, Mom. Alright, I'm going to be probably heading on out of here to go get some more popcorn, get some snacks for this movie night video, and maybe hide it so she doesn't find it next time. Oh, let's get out of here. Alright, I made it on over to Walmart. I'm in the snack section right now. It's kind of weird because I'm usually in the movie section looking at some hoardings, but I'm here to get some snacks tonight for this manly movie night, watching 300 Rise of an Empire. But when I first walked into Walmart, they of course have like the produce section. I was looking at getting some apples, but what kind of manly movie night would this be if I'm sitting here munching on some apples for this video? You know what I mean? But so far, I have some of this Jolly Time popcorn. It has a little bit less calories than like a bag of chips and things like that, so I might get up on this. But speaking of like real manly snacks, this is kind of something that every man should get for their movie nights. Fig Newtons. I don't know, I've always used to like eating these things back when I was a kid. I might get some of these for this movie night tonight. But guys, I think I just might get maybe this popcorn, some Fig Newtons, and get on out of here. Alright guys, I'm home now from Walmart. I'm here to show you guys what I picked up in there. I got myself some two containers here of mac and cheese for 98 cents a piece. You gotta hook yourself up on those once in a while. I also got that Jolly Time butter popcorn. And hopefully this time, my mother doesn't eat them all without telling her brother. And the other thing is I got in here, which you saw me get at Walmart, is the Fig Newtons here. Haven't had these since I was a kid. Might munch on some of these during the movie, who knows. Alright guys, before I finish 300 Rise of an Empire, I gotta pop some of my popcorn here to get into the movie watching mood, man. Pop my son. Pop, jolly time. Come on, popcorn. Pop for me. But guys, let's get back upstairs and finish Rise of the Empire. Alright guys, I just finished watching 300 Rise of the Empire here on Blu-ray. And I gotta say, I kind of enjoyed this film for what it was. Does it have an amazing story or anything like that? No. But you don't really go into movies like this, you know, looking for the best writing, the best storytelling ever. You pretty much go into it to see the battles, to see the blood, to see the gore, just to see the overall, you know, visual experience that you get from going into a movie like 300. And it's pretty much about the Greeks versus the Persians, and how one Greek warrior killed the Persian god, and his son goes crazy and you know, like turns into this one warrior and seeks revenge, while this other person that's like the head warrior of the Persians, who's Eva Green, is going to, you know, trying to go get the guy for killing her king. That's the basic premise of this film. I thought it looks absolutely fantastic on Blu-ray, but it's also one of those ones you have to be a real true fan to like really appreciate the 300 films. To me, it's one of those like 1 or 2 times watch, like a rental kind of thing. Rent it and then, you know, probably forget about it. Has a lot of cool special features on here, like the making of, like a bunch of making ofs, like the special effects teams and the cast and crew talking about the experiences on the film. There's like a lot of different featurettes on this Blu-ray disc here. If you guys are a super fan of the film and you want to know more about the making of it, I would give this one a 7 out of 10. It was enjoyable for what it was, but that's 300 Rise of an Empire. It's alright. Alright guys, there's actually one more movie I watched earlier today, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about it a little bit in this movie night video, and that is Jean-Claude Van-Damme in No Retreat, No Surrender here on Blu-ray. It's pretty much about this young kid named Jason. He loves martial arts. He looks up to Bruce Lee. Like, Bruce Lee's like his idol, but yet sadly he passed away years and years ago. But yet he just worships Bruce Lee and his, you know, his whole philosophy and things, and wants to be just like him someday. He's taken martial art classes until this one day these thugs come walking into his martial art class, you know, his martial arts school, and run him and his, you know, his teacher up out of town. So Jason has to move to a new town to start a new life or whatever. And as soon as he moves to this new town, of course there's these bullies that are picking on him, you know, giving him all this grief, until he's just like, I can't take it anymore. Bruce Lee, please help me, you know, kind of thing. And then, you know, because he's always like looking at Bruce Lee posters and like kind of like, you know, praying to it and things like that, until one day he just had enough and really prays for Bruce Lee to come and help him. And then you get like a spirit of Bruce Lee coming out of the wall to help, you know, train him to be a martial art legend and things like that, to go against the bad guys. This is the very first time I've ever seen it, and I can't believe I've never seen it before, because I have this big old collection, you know, of like martial art flicks that I've had, you know, for years, and I've never seen this one. And there's actually 2 other sequels to it, and it says it stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he's only in the movie for like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, like one little scene at the beginning and the big fight scene at the end. But it's just one of those ultimate cheese fest martial art flicks I think all you guys will like, especially if you're in the kung fu movies. You know, it's just like really you know, over the top kind of acting. Like the fat guy in the film that's picking on the kid is like always eating something, like always has like a cake in his hand or food in his mouth. You know, like that kind of cheesiness to it. But if you guys have never seen No Retreat, No Surrender, definitely check it out. A great, you know, martial art flick that's just so over the top. It's so fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for this movie night video today. Please make sure you guys check out my last video, which is my DVD Blu-ray update. I have an annotation here on the screen, or I'll link it in the description box. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please check it out. But guys, if you want me to do more movie night videos, please give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment and give me some suggestions of other movies I should watch for these movie night videos. But guys, I'll see you next time.